Haney, Kambosos, one of those folks, maybe Garcia. Kambosos was here. You just saw what he did in his fight.
Fight fans, welcome back.
Hey, easy work, man. Easy work. I'm the top dog.
As Oscar Wilde once said, the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about.
Look at Cal, what happens?
Punch right through his face, man. I'm gonna sort him out.
These guys don't like each other.
It's a business model that draws criticism and praise, but more importantly, it draws eyes and buys.
Floyd, you've always been a very likable figure, very talented young man.
Mentored by a fighter who mastered the art of public relations. Love him or hate him, they always tuned in to watch Floyd Mayweather perform.
As we've watched 24/7 unfold, you seem to be relishing playing the role of villain.
And now Gervonta "Tank" Davis is following Floyd's footsteps.
The young guys that's under you, you lead the way for them just like I led the way for you.
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
We just getting started, baby!
Floyd has said it. I beat the best at 130. I beat the best at 135.
Now I'm moving up to 140. Only thing Floyd Mayweather do, he want to fight the best out there.
Man, if this don't sound like Gervonta "Tank" Davis.
When Gervonta Davis stepped up to super lightweight in mid-2021, many judged it as a bridge too far for the diminutive southpaw.
I think Gervonta Davis has the power, but I think it'll be hard for him to land that solid punch and hurt Barrios. Barrios is very big and tall.
But after dishing out a painful beating on Mario Barrios, the leap of faith made by Davis's savvy TBE promoter was entirely justified.
I can fight, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I know he's not better than me.
Taking in the adulation. Straight shot by Davis.
And in beating Cruz last weekend, despite lacking the trademark knockout that fans have come to expect from him, Tank displayed his grit and character as he fought through the second half of the fight with a broken hand to take a unanimous victory.
And still the undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world.
Short fighter, so I was throwing down and I hit him on top of the head, so
There you go.
I messed it up. I couldn't really throw like it affected the whole fight.
You showed that you hungry and you one of the best in the sport of boxing. I'm proud of you. If nobody in this room is proud of you, I'm proud of you.
Early in Tank's career, Floyd Mayweather's involvement appeared to be a bid to stay relevant after so long in the spotlight.
You already know. I'm known for dishing it out. I already conquered y'all country once.
We're gonna test that chin. We're gonna test that chin. We're gonna test that chin. You know that. We're gonna test that chin.
But as his protege blossomed fight by fight into a confident, disciplined destroyer, Floyd slowly stepped back.
I don't want to get in the way. It's the fighters. It's their time to shine. I have my time to shine. I don't like to get in the way and steal the spotlight from them. That's why I played it back.
And passed along not only the torch, but all of the traits of a generational king.
Nobody was cheering for him harder than me tonight. You know why? Because nobody else in here invested. Nobody else in here believed like me. When I first seen him, I said, you know what? Within 24 months, I can make you a world champion.
He is now boxing's youngest current world champion and the new.
We now witness a once apprehensive young Baltimore banger grow with self-belief into an all-access superstar.
The media will hear me say it, and I'll say it over and over and over again. Gervonta Davis in a few years will be the biggest star in the entire sport.
Whether Tank and his team see Loma and Lopez's losses as missed opportunities or as perfect patience is unknown. However, now that Kambosos stripped Teofimo of his belts at Madison Square Garden, the position of key player in the division is open for the taking.
Massive stadium, 80,000 people, and Haney, Davis, Lomachenko, Garcia, they're all going to get.
It happens. I lost it to this wonderful champion, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Very quick fighter. He's a great champion, and we're going to see an explosion right now.
Floyd reached the 25-fight mark by stopping Diego Corrales in one of his most impressively dominant performances.
He's not allowing Corrales to throw his punches.
The moment that Floyd has made Corrales miss.
Taking away Corrales' vaunted jab, finding a repeated home for the left hook, Floyd dropped Diego 5 times to send a message across the boxing world at a vital stage of his career.
Right hand, and down goes Corrales one more time.
Pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather.
It got pretty personal, though. It got a little personal, but, you know what I'm saying, this is a business. I'm here to sell myself. This is Pretty Boy Floyd. I want to show the world that I'm the best out there, pound for pound.
After destroying Corrales, Floyd's abrasive personality was criticized when some labeled him arrogant and unprofessional.
Some say I'm cocky, they say I'm arrogant. I feel it's high confidence. I truly believe in myself. When nobody else believed in Floyd Mayweather.
As his own star rises, Davis will also have to contend with such reproving dissections of his character and actions.
Gonna have to come in there tonight and make it a fight. Here comes Pretty Boy Floyd.
Following the Corrales KO, Floyd boxed Carlos Hernandez. Playing to the crowd, even flashing a wink at ringside analyst George Foreman, the cocky craftsman rolled in the pocket to avoid Hernandez's blows. Gritting it out as the bout progressed, badly damaged hands led to a contentious knockdown as Mayweather grimaced in pain.
And this is going to be called a knockdown against Floyd Mayweather.
7. And he motioned Jim about his hand.
The equivalent would be a pitcher who has blisters and therefore can't throw his good curve or fastball, but somehow finds a way to get the batters out. Floyd Mayweather continued to get the batters out.
We think about Money Mayweather instead of Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd was a 90% knockout ratio, power puncher, fast hands, power in both hands, combinations, fast legs, but still I was always mental.
5, I can never be beat. 6, I'm getting big money. 7, I got the most haters.
This was a sign of things to come as the more offensive early career Pretty Boy gradually morphed into a cautious master boxer.
17 years champion of the world, undefeated.
Gervonta is a more aggressive specimen. His knockouts of Santa Cruz and Barrios exhibited next-level power of his highlight reel quality.
Gervonta Tank Davis hits different.
As the pressure to crank up on the opposition intensifies, Davis's Diego Corrales moment is surely on the horizon.
I can't just go out here and say, I want to fight this guy, I want to fight this guy. That's why you don't never hear me calling nobody out, because I'm supposed to do my job to fight whoever's in front of me. You know what I mean? I feel as though I'm the top guy.
Unlike many of his TMT contemporaries, Gervonta's talent and unbeaten record has so far stood the test of time.
But you know, I'm fresh, I'm flying flashy. I came in, man, I did my thing. Hey, if they didn't stop the fight, he was gonna go to sleep anyway. Rockabye, baby.
Notorious for matching his fighters tough from an early stage, Floyd let Davis build up an impressive KO streak against nondescript foes before finally unleashing his potential.
Survival mode right now is not good enough. Oh, that's right. Lightning quick power. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen?
Many ringside observers wondering which version of Gervonta Davis. Oh, nice combination put together.
Since Davis hammered Jose Pedraza for the IBF super featherweight crown, his growth has been rocket-powered.
It's not the hook you want to get hit with. It's generating a lot of torque.
Now headlining PBC blockbusters as a 3-weight world champion, future fight options are plentiful.
We want Tank! We want Tank! You hear this? Let's
go! Pretenders and contenders have consistently tried to sit on Floyd's vacated throne.
He has the remedy, but he has to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off.
But behind the avaricious displays of wealth was a relentless work ethic that they simply cannot replicate.
Even with him having $180 million guaranteed purse on Saturday night, he trains like he's broke, no joke. He trains like he don't have a dollar, like it's no tomorrow.
If Tank remains focused and dedicated, then he has the tools to become the best of the current crop.
Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch him up.
For the future.
With all but 2 victims lasting the distance, Tank's path has been guided by his methodical mentor. By bringing his life into balance and maturing in the footsteps of Floyd, Davis can become a pound-for-pound powerhouse.
If I say I could do it, I could do it, and that's it. Ain't no stopping me. If I believe I could do it, I definitely could do it, no matter what it is.
TMT will not be rushed by fan opinion or media pressure. They'll do things their own way and carry on writing an encrypted code that no opponent has been able to crack. Gervonta is being moved with pinpoint precision, but the time to truly step up is fast approaching.
I want to see him win. If I don't make one dime, if he make all the money, this is all about the talent receiving all the credit.
Well, don't you think for a minute that I got behind and missed a deadline. Instead, assume that you needed a low-carb, keto-friendly episode. But even so, I'll get my buns in gear and make sure we serve up all the trimmings on the next Motivedia presentation.